Hello, everyone. This is Potter Piper. It's the beginning of March. I think it's March 3rd, 2026. I just wanted to pop on, say hello. Also, do a VR to Double O Pipe, Rick, about childhood memories. I said I would. Jilly says hello. He's at the other end of the house. Here in upstate New York, it's still nice and cold. It's supposed to warm up here. What's today? Today's Tuesday. It's supposed to warm up here, finally get into the 50s. So that'll be nice. So just been nice, busy during Lent. A lot of good stuff. Just a lot of things going on. A lot of good things, almost too many. But smoking artisan pipe from Papa Bear, and I'm smoking Wessex Burley Flake. But I happened to catch Rick's video on 1,000 subs, and I thought, what the heck, I'll do a video on childhood memories. And I remember we'd go up to Wisconsin. My dad, his family, his side is from Wisconsin. A little town of Pewaukee, very small little town. I guess it'd be close to a bigger one called Oconomowoc. And as a kid, we were in Florida. So as a kid, we would drive up to Wisconsin. That would take a couple days. Because I was a kid, so he was the only one driving. And he always had older cars that he would fix. He would fix up. So usually they would break down at some point. We'd have to deal with that. We would usually stop on the way at ballparks. So we would go from South Florida to Atlanta, stay overnight, watch a baseball game. And from Atlanta, we would go to, whether we did it all one night, one day, I don't remember, or straight through. We would go to Cincinnati. So we'd watch the Cincinnati Reds, and then go into Wisconsin. We would always go to Milwaukee to watch the Milwaukee Brewers play. Those are good memories. And so usually my grandparents, his parents, we'd meet up there. They had friends up there that we would stay with. And the friends happened to live right next door to the school, little schoolhouse. And so there was the cousins up there that play. We played down in the quarry, the old quarry. And just things that you didn't really have, in Florida. We would never say I'm playing in the quarry in Florida. You'd hit water. So, but it was my father's happy place. He was a tougher man. But when we'd go up there, he was a different person. I think it brought him back to his childhood. Because, in that town, when he was a kid, even when I went there as a kid, the school, you still could walk home for lunch for school. And so when he was, I think, a junior, my grandparents, his parents, they came down from this small little town, very small, down to Hollywood, Florida. So I think that really was tough on him. Actually, I know it was. To go down at that time, and to go from, like you would, playing like Mayberry in a town like that, and then going to Hollywood, Florida, your junior year in high school. I know that didn't do him well. So when we'd go to Wisconsin, I enjoyed going myself, but I enjoyed the fact that I knew he enjoyed himself. He was nicer. He never gave me a hard time when I maybe did something dumb. I don't think I ever got in trouble when we would go up to Wisconsin. I remember one time, because the house where the friends we'd stay was right next to this little school, and it had a play area. And so the cousin that I'd play with, and I mean, I'm probably 13. I'm taking a guess, 12. So he had one of these little motorbikes. I had never ridden a motorbike. So I'm standing over it. And well, there wasn't too smart on their part, but so, revving it up, and I must, whatever, hit the clutch, whatever. And the bike just went right out. And it just took off into the field. Thank goodness it didn't go in. It just went and it just kind of circled around. I didn't even get in trouble for that. So that's what I was remembering. Rick, of childhood memories. I enjoyed kind of going up and kind of being in an area like a small town, like a Mayberry. And it was a happy place for my father. And so those were good times. So that's what I'm sharing. Congratulations, Rick. So this is my VR of some of my childhood memories. Here's Jilly. Let me show you there. There's the J-Man, Rustin. All right, everybody. God bless you, Potter Piper, Team Jilly.